Let's start with Escape from Pretoria.
Escape from Pretoria.
Yeah, man like Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes. Can I just say, he has probably done one of the best attempts at changing their
narrative, what they're known for.
Yeah, like changing their what's the word where you're typecast.
He's trying.
You don't think he swerved it?
I still see him as Harry Potter.
Is it? Yeah. You know what? Maybe I look at it a bit different as well, because I've never actually seen a whole Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, what are you saying about? Oh no, we got to do the synopsis.
Yeah.
You can do it.
No, I think you should do it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Because I know exactly how we're going to do it.
And I think you can do it better.
I don't know. So rock, paper, scissors.
No, but I don't want to attempt.
I don't. Me neither. But you think I'm sitting there like, ooh, yeah, let me do this.
Because I think you got that in your back pocket. I think you could draw for that.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, I think you could draw for that, bro.
Sir,
that's
rock, paper, scissors.
Really? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't like this being a new thing. I don't want to support this.
yeah, but
I want to protest against this. Yeah, because you're trying to make it a thing, and I don't want it to be a thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to do this, so I don't understand. I don't mind. Some of them.
Since when did we not want to do? When did
but you're just forcing
it. Episode 39, man, is getting real breezy. Yeah, like, nah, I don't want to do it.
You're just forcing it upon me.
I'm not forcing it. I just feel like you'll be better at it.
Based on real life Prison Break, I don't know. This is Irishy. Of two political captives escape from Pretoria is a race against the time thriller set in the tumultuous apartheid days in South Africa.
You know, there was words that were South African.
Bro, I don't know what part of the world I was in most of that time, bro. I was all over the place. I said Irish.
You went India quick, and then
I don't know what was
going on. There was words. Like, it was better than what I would ever attempt, man. So who?
Yeah, but that was the problem. Like, I really wanted to see you do a South African accent.
And see, what's that about, man? It's like you just want to see my downfall on this show. It's mad.
Anyway, what did you think of their South African accents?
Well, you know what? I was thinking that on the way in, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, what am I going to say when when we talk about their accents? And it's like, who am I to judge their accents? It's like, I say that to say, I don't know what a good or bad accent would be to be South African. Well, I don't know the South African accent.
I had a teacher who was South African. Do you remember Miss Boynton? Miss Boynton. And she didn't sound like any of these people. And she was born and bred there. She didn't sound like these people.
So was they bad then?
I don't think it was good.
Well, you know what? They wasn't good in terms of, there was times where I forgot they were South African.
Yeah.
Like the accent seemed to drift.
Yeah. Like, maybe you just got used to it.
Maybe. Because I noticed it more in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because there was times where I was like, what? You hear me? But then I felt like from the mid, like after a while, you're right. I don't know if I got used to it or their accent started to drift a bit.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not too sure about the accents.
But I wasn't too fussed about that for some reason. It didn't
really have much basis.
You know why as well? I had no idea this was where it was. I mean, we should kind of sum it up really, like after that dodgy synopsis. Well, it is where it is, isn't it? It's about a guy.
Yeah, it's about a real life prison break. So two people, they organize a prison break, basically. Yeah,
why they got arrested as well.
So this was during apartheid. So it's like, I know what it was about. It's black versus white.
But I don't know.
I don't know the ins and outs. I know Mandela was heavy in the
this was around the time because they mentioned his name quite a bit.
But I think so he was.
Was they in jail with him, or one of the prisoners were in jail with him at the time?
Something to do. They'd run with him or something like that. And Daniel Radcliffe and his brethren, who we went jail with, they was on the black side. They was working towards equality, and they got arrested because of that. Daniel got 12 years and the other guy got 8. And I was thinking, in the grand scheme of things, ain't that long. Like, when I think about prison breaks, I'm thinking
got 2 because they said they got 4 life sentences.
The other guy got 4 life sentences that didn't want to. I'm just saying, like, if I got done for 12 years, I don't really know if I'm looking to break out of prison.
It's a big risk.
It's a super big risk, and I feel like I would take my 12 because I got caught. I take my 12 and and come
That's
out a free man.
12's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not a lot, but I'm saying I don't feel like 12 years is enough to break out of prison.
Right, well, after watching the film and seeing how they got out, would you have been on board?
Well, first of all, I would never have been able to do that. I'm not even going to sit here and front like I have that type of mentality.
Well, you didn't.
I would have given up a long time ago.
But you didn't need to know. You just need to be on board.
But that's yeah. I mean, I don't think I would have even been on board.
Would you have believed it was?
Nah, because that's how
I didn't believe. I was like, you know what? The realness is, I had to Google this and see if it was a true story.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I Googled it. But because I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? You broke out like how? With what? Using... No, you're taking me for
there was some
muggins.
mad tense moments in this as well,
bro. It was the gum and the stick.
Bro, I was like, oh, come on, bro, like, come on, dude, what's wrong with you?
And you know what it was? Is because they showed every angle it could go wrong. With the gum falling off the stick, the gum on the actual thing, the gum on the stick. Like it was like so much. I was like, come on, man, just get the thing.
It had me looking behind me just in case the feds come. Be like, bro, you need to hurry up, bro. Because the man them are coming, bro. Hurry up.
You know what? That was the first part of the film where I felt engrossed with
me
it.
as well. That was the first part where I think I wasn't really too in touch with it before. But when that happened, I was proper like, no, like come on, bro. And when it dropped, I'm like, oh man, my goodness, bro. This guy's not serious.
It was
bro.
when he sat back down in his heart.
And even, do you know what else as well? When the key bust in the lock.
Yeah. Oh, and trying to scoop it back up. Yeah.
Bro, my heart was pumping, bro.
See, those moments where it's like, okay, now I'm in the film.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in it.
That's what got me into
I wasn't with them.
Nah.
I was like, I didn't. It sounds like I didn't care.
Nah, bro, I was still thinking, bro, why are you trying to do this over 12 years, bro? Like, come on, man, just do your thing, bro. You're not even that old. You're not even that old, bro. What are you, like 30-something? You'll be out when you're 42. Not much for the change, bro. It's not like... Well, I was still thinking there, but nah. When those bits happened, then I was into it. Then I was watching it. I'd put my phone down. I was this, that. I wanted to really know what was going on. You get me?
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a true story makes this movie...
Well, after I Googled it, and it was around that time with the gum and the stick, it did make it that much better. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It was still a bit unbelievable, like how they did and what they kind of done to get out.
I think this has to have been sensationalized. Like it has to have been.
Yeah.
Like there has to be less to this story. Like it couldn't be.
Well, from what I was reading when I quickly Googled it, I think there's a lot more to the story and they had to sum it up quite quickly. So I think a lot more actually happened, or it was over a longer period of time, but it was more of them summing it more up in the film.
There was a lot more planning.
Probably.
I can kind of get that then. I can kind of get that because it seemed like, because this movie's only about what, hour 30, hour 45, something?
Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah, and I feel like for the extent and the intricity, whatever the word is, of how they got out. Yeah, you know what I mean, man. Intricacy. How they got out was like...
It was a bit mad, bro. It was a bit mad.
Whoa.
I mean...
I need a brethren like him.
Yeah.
I got this guy as my best friend. What you did? You ain't getting me out of jail. I need him, bro.
The only thing that let him slide, that he could do that as well was the fact that he was the guy that made bombs. So you knew he had steady hands and... No, but it justified, like, bro.
Well, I've been watching them Al Qaeda things, bro. They
bro, they got mad steady hands. What are you talking about?
Forget the hands, bro.
That's all you need.
The notion to do what he did.
Yeah, but
to even think, like, if I was,
mean, we can kind of say it's a true story. Like, it's out there, right? Or we trying?
Yeah, I suppose so. We could, but I think it would kind of ruined because when I found out how it was, I was like, whoa, okay, cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm like, hold on, wait, can you still do that?
I was like, bro, have they looked at loophole yet? Yeah, that's still going on. But yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, so this was, but yeah, after those tense moments, I was in the movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. To be honest,
it was a good film.
There was some tense moments. There was even when his cell got spun.
Yeah, and man had to think on his feet quick.
Wicked though.
Think on his feet quick.
That was sick.
He was a smart man, boy. He was a smart man.
Smart best friend. You get me? He was a smart best friend. He was a smart best friend. Nah, he was dope. Like,
the actual end. Like, let's say the last 10 minutes.
That was
I was like, but it's a true story, innit?
I feel like the ending.
I want to know how much they enhance. I want to know how much they said this, a lot of it is to the narrative.
I feel like that ending was the most truthful part of
but just like that,
bro, because like, but if you think about it, you see when you got a plan, and you've planned it out bare, and then something goes wrong, it's just like game on, like you're just like doing whatever.
That's cool.
What bit you talk about then?
Like just
oh, okay.
Is that when you think about it? Like,
well, at the end, when it was right at the end.
Yeah. How they escape, man?
I don't think it was that easy, to be honest. The part that you're referring to, the very last part, after the intricate plan that they've done and meticulously planned out. Yeah, cool.
Nah, but that was too easy.
I'm sure this prison has locked that door now.
Well, I'm sure
that door's no longer open. I'm sure that door's locked now, boy.
I didn't clock what year this was.
I'm not too sure,
because they said. The apartheid ended in 94, right?
1990 to 1993.
Okay.
Apparently. Negotiations to end apartheid. But yeah, all right, let's wrap this one up.
Watch it or not?
Watch it. Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed it. Starts off a little bit slow.
It does. Well, it gets into things.
It builds it up though.
It gets into things quite quickly and then goes slow.
It has to explain what's going on. Can't just throw you in there. It explains what's going on. So, but it was a little bit slow. I weren't really into it. But as soon as you start getting the parts where they build up tension, where you're proper tense, those parts are really sick.
Yeah, they grab you.
They're really sick. And after you hit one or two of them, you're most likely in. So yeah, so watch it.
And then you're into the end, to be fair.
Sorry?
You're into the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is a watch it from me. This was a good watch.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe, man.
Yeah, and he was good as well. He was good. Not really by the accent, but his acting was good.